This video is going to be for rotational movements with the GolfForever trainer. So here we're actually going to coordinate both thoracic and hip rotation for your swing. So same thing, you're going to start with your anchor point at about belly button height. We're going to start with palms down between G1, G2, and G4 and G5. And we're going to start with just thoracic rotation. So feet should be square, soft knees. The goal is that your hips stay square through this entire movement, and you're just going to create rotation with your upper body. So only as far as you can go before your hips turn with you. The closer you are to the anchor point, the further you'll be able to turn. The further away you are, the more resistance you're going to get into that motion. We're going to go for 8. Ideally, you want to keep your arms relatively straight. You can keep soft elbows though. And then same thing in reverse. Palms stay down, anchor point is now to your left. Soft knees, arms out in front, toes straight ahead. Rotate upper body, hips stay forward. Think chest up, soft elbows, soft knees. And we're going to go back to the other side, still hands in the same position. This time we're just going to add a pivot from the lower body. So feet forward, soft knees, same starting position. This time as you rotate, you can pivot your back foot, pivot your hips to turn with you. As long as this feels okay, no pain, we'll turn everything together. You should be feeling like you're sort of posting up through this left side as your right side turns. And then we're going to reverse it. Palms face down, feet wider than hip width, soft knees, arms relatively straight out in front. I'm going to turn upper body, pivot, control it back. Turn upper body, pivot, control it back. Now you're posting through your right side as your left is pivoting and turning with you. The control back is just as important as the powering forward. You don't want the GolfForever trainer to pull you back toward the anchor point. Then we're going to add a push-pull motion. So we're going to switch up our hands. Our hand closest to the anchor point is palm up. Hand further from the anchor point, palm down. Same starting position, feet a little wider than hip width, soft knees. And now the goal is you're going to pull with the back arm and push through with the front arm. So you're going to rotate, push, pull. Pull, push, rotate. However you want to think about it, it should all start to come together. So pull toward your hip, push away. Pull toward your hip, push through. Pull, push, pull, push. 2 more. Pull, push, pull, push. Same thing in reverse. Your hand closest to the anchor, palm up. Hand further from the anchor, palm down. Feet are a little wider than hip width. Now you're going to be pulling from your arm on this direction, pushing forward. So pull, push, pull, push, and rotate. Push, pull, push, pull, push, pull, push, rotate. Chest up, and remember to breathe. Okay, now we're gonna do a little bit of angled rotation. So you're gonna have your hand closest to the anchor down, other hand up. So we've reversed from the last one. Further hand away is up, closest to the anchor is down. Same position with the lower body. And then you're gonna drive through with, actually, I'm gonna reverse that. So hand closer to the anchor is up, hand further from the anchor is down. So same position as the last one. And you're gonna push through at about a 45-degree angle, through and back. So this bottom hand pushes down, top hand pulls up, and your torso can angle at the same angle that the pole is at. So in this one, you don't have to stay upright. You can tilt a little bit to go with the flow of the pole. This should be a lot of obliques, a little bit of shoulders, and a little bit of legs. Now in reverse, hand closest to the anchor is up, hand further away is down. Soft knees, wide feet. Now pushing with the bottom, pulling with the top, rotating on an angle. So you're gonna pull, push, and tilt. You can do with your bottom half whatever you like. You could keep your feet just square and work on only the upper body part of this movement, or you can pivot and allow the back hip to come with you, whichever feels more comfortable to you. Okay, and then lastly, we're gonna do a lunge with rotation. Hands are gonna be palm down this time. We're gonna have the anchor point to the right of us and square off the pole. Right foot or foot closest to the anchor point is forward, other foot is back. So we're square. You're gonna rotate back toward the anchor point and then push forward till you're square. Rotate over toward the anchor point, push forward till you're square. Arms should stay relatively straight. Upper body doesn't move. This is a pure upper body torso rotation. Again, the control back toward the point of the anchor is just as important as the pull away. And then we'll switch sides. The anchor point is going to come around to the left of you. Palms are down. Left foot is going to be forward, right foot staggered back. Rotate until you're square. Now lower body doesn't move, you're just going to rotate your torso toward the anchor point and back to square. Torso toward the anchor, back to square. Torso toward the anchor, back to square. Again, controlling on the way back, rotating through. Control back, rotate through. Control back, and rotate through. That's a great rotational series with several different planes of motion. You could go through it twice if you wanted to get more of a workout, or if you're using it as a warm-up, I would go through just once.